What's up, guys? Mickle here, and one of the biggest things we are currently waiting on in the Ripple SEC case is John Deaton's amicus brief. Guys, John Deaton is someone who does not hold back, and I cannot wait to watch him rip the SEC apart in the amicus brief he's going to be filing in the next couple weeks. Guys, John Deaton's amicus brief is going to be massive to this case because it's going to go such a long way in showing the court that XRP has independent utility outside the company Ripple, and XRP in no way behaves like a security. Guys, in this video, I want to go over a teaser that John Deaton gave us of his amicus brief because, guys, I think it's going to get you very excited for what is coming down the road and really put the SEC in a position where they do not have a chance to deem XRP a security in this case. Guys, we're also going to go over some charts at the end of this video, talk about where the current market is. Have we seen a bottom in the cryptocurrency market? I have some pretty interesting things to show you that should give you a good idea where we're currently standing in this market. Make sure to stick around till the end of the video to see that. Like always, guys, your support means so much to this channel. If you want to see more videos just like this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button down below and turn on bell notifications. These three simple things go such a long way in helping this channel grow, and it really does mean so much to me. If you guys ever looking for a good place to buy or sell XRP, make sure to check out the link for Uphold down in the description below. Uphold is one of my favorite exchanges and a great place to buy and sell XRP. With that said though, guys, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. Real quick, guys, with all the craziness going on in the market right now, I know everyone is looking for a way to make an extra buck. Well, right now, Moomoo is running an awesome promotion where you could win up to 15 free stocks. There's actually a double chance of winning an Apple share right now. It ends in 8 hours, so make sure to check that out. But not only can you get these 15 free stocks, but you can also take a stock picking quiz and get a free share of Amazon. Guys, I would definitely check this out. This is an excellent way to get some free stocks. Moomoo is a regulated exchange. They have some great features, so make sure to go check that out. The link for this will be in the description of this video. So guys, I want to start this video off and quickly address some XRP FUD because those of you who have been around this industry for a while now fully know that there are some crazy people out there who will only support Bitcoin and try to FUD every other project out there. I quickly want to show the people who are new to this industry why these people do this and how nonsensical some of the things they say really are. So take a look at this tweet from Max Keiser as an example. Max Keiser is a massive Bitcoin maxi, and he says all kinds of crazy stuff to try to scare people like you and me out of the best cryptocurrency projects out there. He says right here, XRP is centralized, easy to take down, and about to be outlawed. Not to mention it doesn't do anything useful like Bitcoin. Well, guys, talk about a crazy tweet. If we just go through this entire thing real quick, we can see that every single thing he says in this thing is wrong. XRP, first of all, is obviously not centralized. The SEC brought an entire case against Ripple. They spent 7 years gathering evidence, and not a single point in their case did they ever try to say once that XRP was centralized. If someone was ever going to make the claim in a legal sense that XRP was a centralized cryptocurrency, it would have been the SEC in their case against Ripple. But guys, the fact that not even the SEC attempted to make this argument really shows that the XRP is centralized argument is complete FUD and there's no truth to it. He also says that XRP is easy to take down. Guys, in the entire history the XRP ledger has been up, it hasn't been taken down once. What a crazy thing to throw out there, specifically targeting XRP, when XRP has been known to be one of the most reliable cryptocurrencies out there. It's absolute insanity that he's trying to push this narrative, but I think it just shows how desperate he really is. He then goes on to say that XRP is about to be outlawed. Guys, they're getting sued by the SEC. The SEC is getting wrecked, and the fact of the matter is, XRP is legal in almost every single other country out there. Even if Ripple was to lose the case against the SEC, XRP would still be legal in every other country out there, and the funniest part is it might still be legal in the United States. It would just be called a security rather than a commodity. It just shows that Max Keiser has no idea what he's talking about, but I think his last point is the worst. He says, not to mention it doesn't do anything useful like Bitcoin. Guys, XRP does everything Bitcoin does, only better and even more. XRP is gonna have smart contracts. It's gonna have NFT capabilities. It's going to have side chains. It has escrow capabilities, and it has the ability to move value all around the world faster, cheaper, and less energy intensive than Bitcoin. All around, XRP is Bitcoin version 5. It's like 10 upgrades up, and this is the real reason people like Max Keiser can't stand XRP. Everything XRP is achieving right now in the market is everything Bitcoin maxis like Max Kaiser wanted Bitcoin to be. They can't stand the fact that XRP is just a better technology, and that's why they have to make up FUD like this. The main reason I address this is this can be really confusing when you first get into crypto. These people like Max Kaiser, they have a ton of followers, and people will see this and say, oh, he's probably right. Why else would he be getting so much attention? But guys, if you just zoom in and look at the facts, you can see people like this are pushing an agenda, they're pushing a narrative, and they're trying to scare you out of your favorite cryptocurrencies. Do not fall for it, know what you own, and never listen to a Bitcoin maxi like Max Kaiser. So guys, now I want to move on and talk about something I am extremely excited for, and that is John Deaton's amicus brief to the Ripple SEC case. Now guys, I know that John Deaton's amicus brief is going to be hard-hitting and rip the SEC apart, but you don't have to trust me. Just take a look at the outline that John Deaton put on Twitter for his amicus brief, because guys, the SEC is in huge trouble when this thing drops. I know that John Deaton dropped this amicus brief for the SEC to see. I know how John Deaton works. He knows that the SEC watches every single thing that he puts out there, so I know he put this out as a threat to the SEC. Take a look at the points he makes here and tell me the SEC isn't sweating when they see this. Point number one in his amicus brief is decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and XRP do not satisfy the Howey test. Pretty straightforward. Bitcoin's not a security, XRP's not a security. The SEC already admitted Bitcoin's not a security. There's no way XRP is a security. He then goes on to say, SEC confirms sufficiently decentralized assets are not securities. Like XRP, they pretty much already said that XRP is not a security, but now they're walking back on the things they said. John Deaton's going to call that out. SEC confirms its views all XRP, including XRP owned by amicus, are securities. Right here, he's trying to pin the SEC into an argument. Make sure the court knows how absurd the SEC's argument that they're trying to make. He wants to make sure the SEC doesn't try to do a 180 and now claim, oh, we're not talking about secondary sales. We're only talking about the sales that Ripple does. John Deaton wants to make them pick a specific point and stick to it. I think this is a really important point. SEC offers no precedent supporting its unlawful expansion of the Howey test. Pretty much the SEC is making it up as it goes. They have no law to actually prove anything they're saying is true. John Deaton's going to make sure to call him out on this. He then goes on to point out, once a security, not always a security. The SEC claimed that Ethereum transformed into a security to not a security. Why can't XRP do the same thing? Why is it that XRP doesn't have this opportunity to transform into a non-security? John Deaton's going to make sure to bring that up. He then goes on to say, XRP ecosystem is so much more than Ripple. This point has already been harped on a lot, but he's going to bring up examples of different people like you and me using XRP for its utility, not as a security, and this just shows that XRP doesn't always have anything to do with Ripple, proving it's not a security. The token itself is never a security. The SEC said this themselves. I have no idea how they're going to get out of that. The XRPL is the world's first DEX decentralized exchange. Well, guys, a decentralized exchange is a utility, not a security. Just another example of how XRP has independent utility outside the company Ripple. XRP is recognized as a currency around the world. The SEC is the only jurisdiction calling XRP a security. The rest of the world gets it. Why doesn't the SEC? Well, guys, that has a lot to do with power, and I think that's obvious to the court at this point. Individual XRP holders, the unnamed defendants, I think he's just going to show, hey, if the court rules that XRP is a security, you're going to be screwing over hundreds of thousands of people all around the world. Make sure to think carefully about the decision. And guys, this just shows the SEC is not looking out for the retail investor like they're supposed to. Amicus unprecedented litigation. I think this goes to the point we just said, but then finishes it off with the SEC has yet to reconcile with its own argument. Guys, the SEC has been all over the place this entire case. They have been changing their mind. They have been flip-flopping on key points, and they're yet to even say whether or not they are claiming XRP as a security or they are focusing on Ripple sales. The SEC was so unprepared for this case. It has been an absolute embarrassment to the agency. I think John Deaton's going to call them out for all their flip-flopping, how unclear they have been. And guys, if I was the SEC and I saw John Deaton put this on Twitter, I would want to settle this case before he can even file this amicus brief. I have a feeling John Deaton is about to rip the SEC apart. And guys, when they see a list like this, really pointing all the biggest really pointing to all the biggest holes in the SEC case. Well, I think they should be very worried about that. So guys, I want to finish this video off and quickly talk about 3 pretty important charts. I wanted to spend some more time talking about this, but this video is already pretty long, so I'm just going to fly through it for you guys. First of all, we see housing demand falling off a cliff, and it is down 52% from its peak. We also see the ARK Innovation ETF crashing to a level that resembles the .com bubble, guys, showing that there has been a ton of fear around technologies in this market. And last of all, we can see that right now the market is doing a crash the size of 2008, one of the biggest financial meltdowns in history. Guys, what this shows is even if things do get a little worse, even if we still have some fear left, we have already priced in a ton of fear. Innovation has already been hit hard, and even some of the slowest parts of our economy, like the housing market that normally take a long time to come down, are crashing. So guys, are we at the bottom yet? It's impossible to tell, but guys, I think this shows that we are getting close, and it's probably a good time to be picking up your favorite cryptocurrencies on a discount. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much, and for now, Mickle out.